gentlemen, welcome to Quarantine Etiquette with the Royal Butler and the Royal Dachshunds, episode 14. Now, while we're in lockdown, many of us are going to be celebrating different things, including our birthdays, and a very good friend of mine back in Scotland, who is the Countess of Elgin, is celebrating her birthday this week. Actually, it was yesterday, and I wanted to do something in honour of not just her birthday, but for everybody celebrating birthdays. But sadly, I haven't got the ingredients to make a cake, because obviously being in lockdown, I've only got the bits that I need. But I have had a look in the cupboards. I do have a few bits and pieces which would allow me to make chocolate muffins. So I consulted Team Dachshund, and we all agreed that we could have a go. Well, Shumba wants to obviously get involved, and we could all have a go at making these chocolate muffins. And let's see how we got on. So for this recipe, you need 9 ounces of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 5 tablespoons of cocoa, 1 egg, 5 ounces of sugar, 9 fluid ounces of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 3 fluid ounces of oil, and of course finally the chocolate chips. So what we're going to do is add all the dry ingredients together in one bowl and all the wet ingredients together in one bowl. So we're going to mix the dry ingredients together and the wet ingredients together, and then we'll combine the two. Exciting, isn't it? So I think we need we need Chef Shumba to actually come in now and prepare the muffins. Are you ready to make these chocolate muffins, Shumba? I must say, you do look the part. I love the chef's hat. Yes, well, thank you for that, Shumba. That was quite impressive, actually. But anyway, I have now slightly changed. I've put my chef's apron on, and I'm now going to grease the muffin dish using some parchment paper. And for this, all we do is you rub a bit of butter on it, and then you just apply it to the tray. And I must mention, I'm very lucky because my neighbour actually gave me some flour as I had run out. But because of social distancing, of course, he left it somewhere that I could collect it. But it was very kind of him. And it shows you in times of crisis, when you don't have your flour, you can always still contact your neighbours for help. So I'm just checking that Shumba has obviously done a good job of this. Just making sure it's combined nicely before I add the chocolate chips. No, Shumba, not the dog chocolate, the chocolate chips. I said the chocolate chips. You're supposed to be a chef. And then in go the chips. And you want to combine it so there's chips in all of the muffins, hopefully. Right, I think that's ready, so we can now start dividing them up. For this, I'm going to use 2 of my silver spoons from my silver cupboard. Shumba, does this look okay? Do you think I'm doing it right? Considering this is a first attempt. Shumba, is this the right, do you think this is the right amount that I'm using? Do you think this is right? Yes? Okay. So I'll put that in again, yeah? Okay, thank you. So, that's them all evenly, more or less evenly, in the tray. So I'm going to pop them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Oh, I didn't realise you'd catch me having a cheeky lick. Right, so we'll come back in 25 minutes and we'll see how the muffins are looking, shall we? Do you want to have a quick check at how they're looking, Shumba? Are they looking okay? These look absolutely perfect. Shumba, we're just going to let them cool down, yes? Shumba, your muffin recipe has worked fantastically. How good do those look? These are absolutely delicious. These are so good. It's a shame that we can't somehow pass them over so everyone can try some, eh, Shumba? Do you think they're good? We're finished. The muffins are done. I wish we could give you one or two to try, but unfortunately we can't really get them through the lens to your homes. But for anybody that is having a birthday during the lockdown, obviously very happy birthday from me, Shumba and the rest of the Dachshunds, and hopefully you'll get to celebrate once the lockdown's done. But in the meantime, why not have a go at making some chocolate muffins?